Still in the nation's capital, the Independent National Electoral Commission says it has fully implemented all 13 recommendations addressed to it by the ECOWAS Election Observation Mission following the 2023 general election. The Commission is also awaiting legislative action on other recommendations requiring legal amendments. Ademola Lawrence reports.
The follow-up delegation from ECOWAS is in Nigeria to assess progress made on a recommendation it issued to various institutions after observing the 2023 general elections. Leading the mission is the chairperson of the Liberia's National Election Commission, Davitta Brown Lanta, alongside Dr. Bosman Asare, Deputy Chairman of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, and officials from ECONEC. Out of the 37 recommendations issued, 13 were directed to the Independent National Electoral Commission. The remaining 24 were addressed to other establishments, including the National Assembly, Nigerian Police, the National Broadcasting Commission, the National Identity Management Commission, the political parties, and civil society organizations. Chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakub, says the Commission has already taken administrative steps to implement all recommendations within its jurisdiction.
Observations specifically addressed to INEC. The Commission has considered all of them that require administrative action to implement while waiting for the conclusion of the ongoing legal review by the National Assembly on aspects of the recommendations that require legislative intervention. The Commission has prepared a detailed response to each of the 13 observations, most of which are already contained in our 142 recommendations for electoral reform, which resulted from wide-ranging consultations with critical stakeholders, a copy of which has already been published on our website.
Head of the ECONEC delegation described the mission as a peer review mechanism aimed at strengthening democratic process across the region.
Not just for INEC Nigeria, but also for our own institutions, our own election management bodies, because as we know, problems or challenges that are faced by any electoral management body are often faced by elections management bodies throughout our region. And the fact that we can sit down and talk about what we went through and how it impacted on our work during elections, I think we may be able to use those recommendations again to better situate our individual election management bodies.
The visit marks the beginning of a series of engagement with Nigerian institutions aimed at ensuring the lessons from the 2023 general election translate into meaningful reforms ahead of the next electoral cycle. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Abuja.